gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
All right, we at AT&T Stadium a little early.
A great one here between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
All right, where do we start here?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And I think
motherfucker went from
we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand
3
injury.
tight ends
To write down all the turnovers
to 4
this team
receivers.
forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To throw is Prescott. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Except Chase Young.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger
Big
now
step.
to kick this one away. Returnable here from the 38. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Give me that Butler.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Howell out of the shotgun. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Logan Thomas was an interesting name to watch coming into 2021, but injuries limited to just 6 games. If he can stay on the field, Washington really likes what he can do coming off of his breakout in 2020. There's a first down catch right there.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
No, man, come on now. What this goddamn shit here? Man, the goddamn DB. Get the fuck out of here with that, man.
32-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for
Yeah.
a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost...
No challenge.
You know,
No
both
challenge.
sides are screaming.
Oh, booth review. Come on,
They're
man.
going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it
Overtime.
right.
Oh, my God. Oh, that fool.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Back anyway.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
This motherfucker is so slow.
Yards down to the 10. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Robinson will try to pick it up. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a pickup of 6. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense.
Damn.
But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On 2nd and 12, Powell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. A little careless with the football.
Oh, my God.
He had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing comes to mind is always remember.
Ball popped up in the air, man. Get out of here.
Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Blow this fucking.
A first down. Well done. 18 yards the gain for number 18. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Cowboys are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's Kiki QT.
No way!
Have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Prescott down.
Ah! Oh my God, man. Man, I thought we were gone. I thought it was a pick six.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. Elliott will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Elliott, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Slide, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The kick by Maher is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. We're trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they coughed it up. led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 45 on second down, Powell. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down. They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 45 on second down, Powell. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Powell's throw complete to Freiermuth. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Good. Yeah, everybody been saying it's the game, the what's called missed.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out. And Prescott, his third interception. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
To see why, to see why he not staying where you want him to stay.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he gets it down to the 32.
Yeah, it's frustrating. When you can't get your players where you know they're supposed to be.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Robinson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to get
JD and one more was. JD and Brad was for a while.
The first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage.
Y'all on Monday.
Up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Playing it right now. I'm playing puck right now.
Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
I got a light little lead, 17-3 right now.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Yeah, sound good. Sound good. 2 plays.
As the second half gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead in this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead. But also
just like that, he ain't.
Because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Robinson now on first down. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs,
even though 3 for sure.
Time and making it work.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give to Peterson running left. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Perfect defense.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Howell throwing on third down here. And he'll just get rid of it. So good work there on the defensive side for the first time of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Big bounce back.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
That goes for a gain of 31.
31 out the jump.
Exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's corralled at the 40,
wow.
but not before picking up 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, Elliott once more. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already.
I did too.
And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Man open.
Oh, my God, man. Give him the first.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. Prescott. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up
down the field.
Here these last few plays, they have moved right down the field.
On 3.
Just like that,
he gonna score.
They're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Oh! We gone! Pick that off!
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Look at this shit there, man. Fuck, man.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott.
Come on, man.
And the Cowboys go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by Morrow. And good. That slices the lead.
Terrible football.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Dan the man. Dan.
Out there set ready for this next drive. The Washington offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Howell now to throw it. And a dump off here to Robinson. Robinson. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Touchdown. I get that ball off, I'm gone, man. That's a little blocking right there, man. A little block. Straight in there.
That they needed to get a stop during a tight ball game.
That's me. That's me. When you get him out, I bagged up too far.
And encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Hey, that'll do it right there. That'll put you in any game.
This one away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Blocked it.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now Prescott. Right back to Tolbert. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take
wide open.
Touchdown.
Tie ball game. 14 straight by the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from
yeah, 14 straight. I told you that. That's all it takes is one goddamn fluke-ass pass and a stop.
And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 17. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the run right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Washington. Taking it about the 36. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work to 45.
From here on, any score could be the winning one.
Everything going wrong in the second half.
Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the 1st down.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 41, Prescott. And he
fumble?
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Come on, man!
We're going to have another 1st down here as the tackles
complete garbage, man. He run the same fucking play over and over.
Shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
They just walking, man.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Inside give to Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards.
Garbage, man. Garbage as fuck.
2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They go to Elliott again. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
This
Let
shit,
the clock
man.
wind down.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The give is to Elliott. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. They go back Italian. He's been busy. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Mo.
And I'm losing.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
But what a luxury it is that the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting. 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Howell to throw. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there. With
oh, God.
Job. Coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback.
Come on, man. I can't get the ball off, man.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me,
I can't get the ball off.
Cycle through every play of this contest and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. That's caught by Thornton. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Here's Howell. He's going to let it fly.
That's me. I didn't care nothing about it. That's me. I just threw the game away. I don't know why. I don't know why I did it. I saw 2 people out there still though.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage.
Dumb, man. Just play. It couldn't do anything with it.
The ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Load this fucking game, man. Load it.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Dallas, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.